This episode is brought to you by Indeed. Stop waiting around for the perfect candidate. Instead, use Indeed sponsored jobs to find the right people with the right skills fast. It's a simple way to make sure your listing is the first candidates see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs have 4 times more applicants than non-sponsored jobs. So go build your dream team today with Indeed. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
We're The Hartford, with decades of experience insuring millions of unique small businesses. When it comes to your small business insurance,
Thank you.
one size absolutely does not fit all. Get a quote or find an agent today at thehartford.com/smallbusiness.
Okay, let's talk. If you're a senior professional, you're probably aiming for a top-tier role, right? And you're doing what you've always done, polishing up that resume, hitting apply on all the big job boards. But what if I told you that entire approach, the one we all think is the right way, is actually completely wrong? Yeah, you heard that right. That quote is a bit of a bombshell, isn't it? It's really the heart of what we're digging into today. The idea that applying for a senior role is a waste of time. I mean, that sounds crazy, but it comes from someone who's seen it from the inside, and it just might change how you think about your career. So, does this sound familiar? You pour hours, maybe even days, into crafting the perfect application for a really great senior role. You hit submit, and then crickets. Nothing. You've just been sucked into what we call the application black hole. And you know what? A lot of senior leaders know that place all too well. We all kind of have this picture in our heads, right? That companies post a job, a flood of amazing applications comes in, and they just pick the best one. It seems totally logical. It's how the system is supposed to work. But here's the thing. For senior roles at the really big companies, it's a total myth. So how do we know this? Well, a corporate recruiter who's worked for some of the biggest companies in the world basically pulled back the curtain on how hiring actually works at that senior level. And her secret? Well, that's what we're going to unpack right now. Just let that sink in for a second. A top recruiter is saying, flat out, that they don't use job boards or even LinkedIn applications to find their senior people. The reason you're not hearing back isn't because you're unqualified. It's because they're not even looking where you're applying. So if they're just ignoring this mountain of applications, how on earth do they fill these super important roles? Well, they don't wait for talent to come to them. No, they go out and hunt for it. It's a completely different game. And when you see it side by side like this, the difference is just, wow, it's stark. On one side, you've got this passive, reactive world we think they use, job boards, sifting through applications, but on the other side is the reality, a super active, targeted approach built on relationships. It's all about headhunting, networking, and getting referrals. This is literally their playbook. They're not sitting there sifting through a digital pile of resumes. Nope, they are actively hunting for the top performers who are already out there, killing it in their fields. They're going to their trusted contacts and asking one simple question. Who is the absolute best person you know for this? Okay, so what does this all mean for your strategy? The whole goal shifts. It's no longer about being the best applicant, it's about being the person they find when they start their hunt. So the real question becomes, how do you get on their radar in the first place? It's really about shifting your energy. So stop spending endless hours tweaking your resume for every single application. Instead, focus that energy on getting your name out there. You know, maybe that means speaking at industry events, publishing some articles in your field, or just becoming a known voice online. Deliberately broaden your network. And yeah, you absolutely need a killer LinkedIn profile, but for a reason you might not be thinking of. See, your LinkedIn profile isn't just a digital resume you attach to an application. Think of it more like a magnet. It's a discoverability tool. You need to pack it with the right keywords, showcase your biggest wins, and tell a really compelling story, so that when a headhunter starts searching for exactly what they need, you're the person who pops up. So your new job search, especially at the senior level, it isn't really a search at all. It's more like a campaign of visibility. It's all about positioning yourself so that the opportunities find you. This right here, this is the single most important takeaway. You have to stop thinking of yourself as an active applicant. Instead, start thinking of yourself as a findable asset, someone so valuable that top companies want to come and recruit you. Your work, your network, your whole online presence, that's what's going to get you hired, not your application. So I'll just leave you with this question to think about. Based on the strategy you're using today, are you going to have to apply for your next great role, or are you going to position yourself to be asked? The choice really is yours.
Ever spend all day fishing and catch nothing? That's what happens to hackers when Cisco Duo's on watch. Every login, every device, every user, protected. Cisco Duo. Phishing season is over. Learn more at duo.com.